So in this problem we're told to evaluate the definite integral from 3 to 4 of x times the square root of x minus 3 dx. So first thing that we should do is realize, since we're using u substitution, we got to decide what u is going to be. Since we have the square root of something, we should probably choose what's on the inside to be our u. So we're going to set u equal to x minus 3. So next we got to take the derivative of u. So the derivative of x minus 3 is just going to be, well, the derivative of x is just 1. The derivative of minus 3 is just 0. So it's just 1, and then multiply by dx, because you always got to add that. Then 1 times dx is just dx. So then if we're solving for dx, it's just du, right? So now that we've got that, what we're going to want to do is rewrite our integral. So the first thing you should realize is that this 3 and 4 are upper bound and lower bound. These are with respect to x, and we're about to change it to with respect to u, right? So what we're going to want to do is change these to be with respect to u. So how do we do that? What we want to do is just plug these in into our u formula and then replace it with what it is, right? So this one's 3, so we're going to plug it into our u formula. So x minus 3, we're going to replace x with 3, right? So 3 minus 3, which is just 0. So this is going to become 0 on the bottom. Then on top, what we're going to do is u equals x minus 3. So it's 4, right? So 4 minus 3 is going to become 1. So it's going to become 1 on the top. And then, so we have x times the square root of x minus 3. But we want to replace them with u. So on the outside, what we want to do is we have u equals x minus 3. So what we want to do is just get it in x, right? Because we have an x right here. So we can just add 3 to both sides. We'll get that x equals u plus 3. So we're replacing this x with u plus 3. And then we have the square root, and then u equals x minus 3. So we just replace this with u. And so we have du right here, right? But this is the square root of u, which is just u to the 1/2. So what we're going to do is multiply these together. So we use FOIL, right? So u times u to the 1/2 is u to the 1 times u to the 1/2, right? So it just becomes u to the 1 plus 1/2, which is 3 over 2. So it's u to the 3 over 2. And then it's going to become 3 times u to the 1/2, which is just 3u to the 1/2. So this is just going to become that. So u to the 3 over 2 plus 3u to the 1/2, and then we have du, right? So now we've got our integral. We just gotta solve basically. So let's find the antiderivative of this. So the antiderivative of u to the 3 over 2 is gonna become u to the 5 over 2, right? We add 1, then we divide by 5 over 2. That's just gonna come back up as multiplying by 2 over 5. So it's gonna become 2 over 5 times u to the 5 over 2, and then plus, and then the antiderivative of 3u to the 1/2. We add 1 to our exponent, so it's going to become u to the 3 over 2. We divide by 3 over 2. Then we have, this is going to be the same thing as 2 over 3 times u to the 3 over 2. Then we're multiplying by 3, right? So 3 times 2 is 6, divided by 3 is 2. So it's 2u to the 3 over 2. So that's that simplified. So 2u to the 3 over 2. And then we would do plus c, but definite integral, we don't need to use it. So we've got these. Now what we want to do is evaluate them at our upper and lower bound. So 0 and 1. So if we plug in 1 into this, it's just going to become 2 over 5 times 1 to the 5 over 2 plus 2 to the 1 to the 3 over 2. So these are just going to become 1, right? Because 1 to an exponent, right, is just going to be 1. So it's 2 over 5 times 1 plus 2 times 1. So 2 over 5 plus 2. We can rewrite this as 10 over 5, right? And then 2 over 5 plus 10 over 5 is going to be 12 over 5. So when we plug in 1, we're going to get 12 over 5. So it's going to be 12 over 5 when we plug in 1, and then we minus when we plug in 0. If you see, if we plug in 0 into this, it's just going to be 0, because this will become 0, this will become 0, so 0 plus 0 is 0. So we minus 0. 12 over 5 minus 0 is just the same thing, so 12 over 5. So this right here is going to be our final answer. So the answer to this problem is going to be 12 over 5.